Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Well, this was a total blast. I really did enjoy this game, and I think it will be one of my favorite LEGO games in the recent years. They did such an amazing job with this one. I also really enjoyed that this felt so vast, and they did honor the legacy of Batman really well. There was a huge focus, of course, on the world of movies more than anything else, and that's okay. There's a lot of Easter eggs to the various other parts of Batman, from television to, of course, comics. And this game is definitely worth your money. There's a lot of good story to this one, and it definitely takes a little bit to beat the game, and it doesn't feel like you're rushing through it. There are 6 total chapters in this whole game. But even before we start talking about that, I gotta talk about this map. This is a very open world Gotham, and it was so fun to explore it. There's crime to stop, Riddler and Clue Master puzzles, and a whole bunch of other stuff to find. Now, I will say, the Clue Master and Riddler puzzles range from super easy to really, really difficult. Now, I've only accomplished not even a third of them all. And I'm still kind of playing through this game and finding everything. But it's been really fun with these puzzles. And, some of them definitely took a little bit more figuring out. And I'm still stuck on a couple of them, but I'll figure them out eventually. I also really do enjoy the characters that we get to play as. Now, there is 7 total characters you get to play as, but in reality, 2 of them are really much the same. They're both Dick Grayson, Robin, and then they become Nightwing. But I really did enjoy how this game gave them unique abilities. And as we get introduced to them, we get new powers, and each of them have a very good skill that you get to use. I really do enjoy Catwoman's. There is the best for me. I really enjoy, of course, they have the Whip Classic. But I really enjoy their cat power-up. And we get to go through kind of crevices as the cat and collect things or let them go through something. That is so cool. But my favorite is when you're fighting some, criminals, you get to laser point them. And the cat attacks it. That was so cool. That was amazing. Of course, let's talk about some of the unique ones. Batman Batarang, classic. Polling level. Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, has a Hackerang, which was really cool. And it was really interesting with theirs as, we first get introduced, pretty easy to get through it and kind of hack your way in, and then it just gets a little bit more difficult. That was kind of cool. They kind of ease you through it. And it's kind of funny playing the game later on and you get back to the easier ones. Robin/Nightwing has some really good ones too. I really do enjoy their kind of Batarang that can kind of back and forth. That was really cool. And of course, Jim Gordon has this kind of sludgy, kind of slimish kind of thing that kind of stops stuff, which is kind of cool. And you get to kind of use them all in these various puzzles throughout Gotham. Let's talk about the fighting skills in this game. I think it's pretty well done. I really do like the combat. It definitely doesn't feel really tough. And there's a good variety of goons for you to face. Very simple ones to these kind of bigger ones that are a little bit harder to take on. Let's talk a little bit about the gameplay. This is a really great story. It's definitely very deep into the lore of Batman, and I really do enjoy how it starts with the very origin of Batman to this very much later in life as this Bat family has grown. There's so many parts of this story that I enjoyed. I really enjoyed the parade float level with Joker. That was really cool. It definitely changed the pace of the game a little bit, but it highlights the creativity that they did with these levels. They're not always the same, and they definitely switch it up. The boss battles are really good. I enjoyed every single one of them, and they each are really fun to kind of discover and how to stop, the bad guys. Mr. Freeze was a very unique one because it was very much a level, and it kind of definitely was interesting to kind of have to, find all of the objects in this one. I really enjoyed the Penguin one. That was really good, but I still think I really did enjoy that Poison Ivy one. There was such a really great variety with that one. And of course, this game, like I kind of mentioned, has in each of these levels little items that you can find. There's Wayne Tech catches, a red brick, and various items that you get to destroy that builds this kind of trophy. And they're really fun to kind of find in this levels. And I have missed a couple, so I have to go back, but I'll do that eventually. I also want to talk about the Batcave. They did an amazing job with this. It is so lived in and so cool that you get to explore it. And I really do enjoy the suits room for all the characters you get to play. And it's fun to see as you build up the suits. And I really like that they actually show you what they are as you basically have collected them throughout this game. And Batmite has a store in this game as well, and you get to buy suits and various other trophies. But yeah, this is a total blast of a game. I would totally recommend you picking it up. If you haven't yet, I think you will have a blast. And especially if you are a huge Batman fan, you're going to enjoy this game. And, you know, it's a Lego game. It has everything you expect from that. You know, the humor, the hilarious moments. But it has such an amazing story. And it is such a classic Lego game. And I am so glad that we got this. And I cannot wait to play it even more. There's so many amazing moments in Legacy of the Dark Knight. And you also get some battling of some fun little C-tier Batman like Condiment King and Kite Man. That was awesome. What did you all think of this game? Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.